We're talking about the acoustic impedance of the crude oil. So the acoustic impedance of the crude oil is this is for the Z methane divided by Z crude oil. There is a 10 divided by 1.3, so 8 to the nearest 4 number. Z methane by Z crude oil is around the 2 multiplied 10 power minus 4. So other sign applied. So the other sign implied in the mismatch is basic of the diagnostic signal that approach is used in the exploration of the oil. And then things will be the thermal conductivity. So the thermal conductivity means that crude oil frequently heat exchange on their way into the refinery column. Even if the conditions in the heat exchangers are such that heat transfer to the oil is primarily by the convection. The thermal conductivity is relevant because of the heat transfer by conduction across the thermal boundary layer significantly influence the convection coefficient. The acoustic impedance of crude oil sets a methane on the acoustic impedance and methane crude oil acoustic impedance ကိုနှိုင်းရှင်တာဆိုရင်အဲ့လောက်ရှိတယ်နောက်ကဆိုရင် thermal conductivity ကတော့အပူလျှောက်ကူးချိန်လို့အဲ့ဒီခါမှာဆိုရင် crude oil တွေမှာရှိတဲ့အပူတွေဟာဆိုရင်တို့ refinery ရဲ့နော်ဒီနာချက်စက်ရုံရဲ့ဒီလိုဒီတိုင်တွေကိုဖြတ်သားတဲ့ခါမှာဆိုရင်ဒီမှာအပူတွေကပြောင်းလဲသွားတာဖြစ်တယ်ဒါကြောင့်မို့သူကဆိုရင်နော်အပူကူးခြင်းရပါတယ်ဆိုရင်အပူစီးကုန်းကူးနှုံးတဲ့တရား crude oil တွေဟာဆိုရင်အပူကိုဖြန့်ပေးတာဖြစ်တယ်ဒါကြောင့်မို့ဒီလိုဒီ layer တွေဒီတို့ရဲ့ဒီစီရဲ့မျက်နှာThen we're talking about the density and the viscosity. The typical values of the density and viscosity. Gasoline has the density in the range of the 710 to the 770 kilogram per meter cube. And density of the isooctane, this is also the 688 kilogram per meter cube. Kinetic viscosity are usually the 0.4 to the 1. And also share V powers and gasoline. And also the kinetic viscosity in the range of the 0.5 to the 0.75 for the US research octane. The conventional gasoline differ little in their kinetic viscosity, and the quantity is not such important factor in quality control. So this is what is the typical density of the viscosity. And also we're talking about the viscosity of the balance. Gasoline itself might in fact P is the blended material, is mentioned in the introductory part of the chapter. So this is the blended, usually a blended. So this is the blending of the gasoline of whatever nature, origin, and echo of fuels. Two are the viscosity of the blendings. အဲ့တော့ဒီမှာဆိုရင် gasoline อ่ะဆိုရင်သူ့ရဲ့သူသိပြီးချင်းอ่ะဆိုရင်710 ကနေ770 kg per meter cube ဖြစ်တယ်။ isooctane ရဲ့ hydrocarbon อ่ะဆိုရင်တော့688 kg per meter cube ဖြစ်တယ်။ kinetic viscosity kinematic viscosity တွေကတော့ 0.4 ကနေ1ရှိတာဖြစ်တယ်။အဲ့ဒီကွာဆိုရင် research octane number တွေမှာဆိုရင် kinematic viscosity ဒီ 0.5 ကနေ 0.75ကြာမှာရှိတယ်။ conventional gasoline ကတော့ဗာလဲဆိုရင် kinematic viscosity တွေอ่ะဆိုရင်တော့ကွဲပြားခြားနားမှုရှိတယ်။အဲ့တော့ဒီလို gasoline ကဗာလဲဆိုရင်တို့อ่ะဆိုရင်ဒါရောစပ်ထားတဲ့နော် So this week we can talk this provide show about the energy transfer, pressure energy, the pressure energy calculation for the crude oil, and vehicle traveling at the 40 miles per hour. Fuel consumption is 59 miles per gallon. So the rate of the supply of the mechanical energy by the pump are calculated. So do pressure energy calculation in the vehicle fuel rate of consumption, rate of supply mechanicals are you can see in this calculation. ဒီတွက်ချက်ပုံမှာတော့ဗာလဲဆိုရင်ဒီမှာရှိတဲ့ pressure energy နဲ့တွက်ချက်တာတွေနောက်ပြီးတော့ရှင်တစ်ခုကနေပြီးတော့မောင်းနေတဲ့အခါမှာဆိုရင်နော်ဒီလိုပတ်မှာဖြစ်ပေါ်လာတဲ့ mechanical energy ကို fuel တွေကပေးတဲ့နှုန်းတွေဒီမှာတွက်ပြထား So this is the different substance. Different substance are they are mixture of the different substance, and also there's RVB calculation. So RVB calculation and for the different kind of the substance you can see in this table. ဒီမှာရှိတဲ့ table မှာတော့ဗာလဲဆိုရင်ဒီပစ္စည်းအမျိုးမျိုးတွေကိုဒီအရေးအမျိုးမျိုးတွေ hydrocarbon အမျိုးမျိုးတွေကိုတော့ရောစပ်တဲ့မှာတွက်ချက်တဲ့ RVB တန်ဖိုးတွေကိုဒီမှာဒီ table မှာတွေ့ရမှာဖြစ်တယ် And we were talking about the refinements to the RVB. When the RVB is measured, there is air in the confined space, which was previously dissolved in the test sample. Correction to the disc can be made by the means of the chart and the vapor pressure, so determine if the cause is true vapor pressure. Moreover, if the RVB, which is of course always determined at the 38 degrees centigrade, and known for the particular hydrocarbon stock. Its TVB as other temperature can be determined from the chart. So in this case, RVB by kilopascal is equal to 1.0091, TVB by kilopascal plus 5.53. This is the way we can calculate for this. The limited number of the gasolines are experimented RVB. And not to go say RVB refinement load, RVB refinement load the comma so in confined space them are so in no she did Leo and Dina Bioma vapor pressure you no Dina Pide Dina Bioma even hydrocarbon mu Dina Pide. Hello, the low gasoline or mu Santa Bioma Bologna 0 yard so RVB by kilopascal so in 1.0091 multiplied TVB by kilopascal plus 5.53 so imagine it for the And we were talking about the refinements to the RVB. When the RVB is measured, there is air in the confined space, which was previously dissolved in the test sample. Correction to the disc can be made by the means of the chart and the vapor pressure, so determine if the cause is true vapor pressure. Moreover, if the RVB, which is of course always determined at the 38 degrees centigrade, and known for the particular hydrocarbon stock. Its TVB as other temperature can be determined from the chart. So in this case, RVB by kilopascal is equal to 1.0091, TVB by kilopascal plus 5.53. This is the way we can calculate for this. The limited number of the gasolines are experimented RVB. And not to go say RVB refinement load, RVB refinement load the comma so in confined space them are so in no she did Leo and Dina Bioma vapor pressure you no Dina Pide Dina Bioma even hydrocarbon mu Dina Pide. Hello, the low gasoline or mu Santa Bioma Bologna 0 yard so RVB by kilopascal so in 1.0091 multiplied TVB by kilopascal plus 5.53 so imagine it. Talking about this physical properties of the kerosene. The kerosene is used to the power the jet aircraft. A jet fuel might be the kerosene alone, or it might be the white cut taken in the some of the heavier components of the naphtha boiling range additional to the kerosene. In such fuel, however, the kerosene always be the predominance. A jet engine is a gas turbine, and it is a continuously at the combustion chamber. This is in contrast to the petrol or the diesel engine, where the ignition occurs at the required stage in the thermodynamic cycle. Consequently, there is no analog for the kerosene or the ordained number of the gasoline. The typical density for the kerosene jet aircraft fuel would be 780 kilogram per meter Joule or the 50 degrees API. Of course, there is a large difference between the temperature at which the aircraft on the ground receive fuel and that at which the aircraft cruise. At the cruising height of the 10,000 meter or the temperature way above the minus 50 degrees centigrade, the calculation performed in the section 213 for crew I repeated below for the kerosene. Symbols are previously and that the temperature at which the aircraft is refueled is taken to be the 15 degrees centigrade. It can be seen from the calculation that at the cruising altitude of the kerosene is 11 degrees lower on the API scale than on the ground, and so that this density has significantly increased as a result of the ascent. So kerosene are balancing so jet engine will power build up today. Jet engine is must gas turbine, she gas turbine a near down level. Petrol diesel engine ne queta channel petrol diesel engineer, the two state made to thermodynamic sign the carrier, the two state mabe, the low tank we are long john up today, gas car long john, don't we are long john up today. Kerosene machine jet engine will not. The kerosene are swing to a baby in 780 kilogram per meter Jouleဖြစ်တဲ့ 50 စာ API ဖြစ်တယ်။အဲ့ဒီခါမှာဆိုရင်ဒီ jet engine ဟာဆိုရင်ပို့ပြီးတော့မြင့်မှာလို့ပြန်နေတော့ 10,000 meter အထက်မှာပြန်နေတယ်ဆိုရင်သူကအပူချိန်က -50 degree centigrade ရောက်လာတာဖြစ်တယ်။အဲ့တော့တကယ်လို့အဲ့ဒီမို့မှာပါဆိုရင်ဒီလိုမြေကြီးအဲ့လိုအမြင့်မှာပြန်နေတဲ့ jet engine ဒီမြေကြီးမှာထည့်ဆိုင်တော့ 17 degree ပို့ပြီးတော့ lower ဖြစ်တယ်။17 degree lower ဖြစ်တယ်။အဲ့ဒီခါမှာဆိုရင်ဒီ jet engine ဟာဆိုရင်ဒါကြောင့်မလို့ဒီ density ဆိုရင်အပူချိန်တဖြည်းဖြည်းမြင့်လာတာနဲ့အမျှအပူချိန်ဆိုရင်တဖြည်းဖြည်းနဲ့ jet engine သူရဲ့အပူပိုပြီးမြင့်လာတဲ့မြတ်သူရဲ့အပူချိန်တဖြည်းဖြည်းပို့ပြီးတော့ ရော့ကျသွားတာဖြစ်တယ်ဒီတိတ်ပြီးချင်းဆိုရင်ပို့ပြီးတော့နော်မြင့်မားလာတာဖြစ်တယ် Talking about the solid deposition, at the temperature F with the west appear in the important factor in the jet fuel specification. At the cloud points the west appears. Specification for the jet fuel take note, the value of the minus 47 degrees centigrade applies in the some countries. The fuel jets are commonly used which have the cloud point not above the minus 50 degrees centigrade. When the aircraft are crashed at the Heathrow early in 2008, there were suggestions subsequently dismissed. The fuel has experienced a solid deposition a few hours earlier with the aircraft were flying over the Siberia. The temperature at the altitude of aircraft was about the minus 75 degrees centigrade. The temperature with a metric structure within the fuel is formed and with the precludes the flow is called the vapor point. Often in the fuel initially reach the vapor point only something like the 1% to the mass is in the solid state. The vapor point is usually less than 10 degrees centigrade below the cloud point. Below the cloud point, at the temperature dependence of the viscosity change and with some fuel system, this way for the difficulties. With the jet aircraft, however, it is the vapor point which determines the lowest operating temperature. In an airliner, there is a temperature sensor within the fuel, which if the fuel drops to the temperature below that considered safe, the send a signal to the cockpit. ဒီမှာပါလဲဆိုရင်ဒီလို jet engine မှာရှိတဲ့လောင်စာတွေမှာဆိုရင်ဒီလို solid ဖျောင်းတွေဖြစ်ပေါ်လာတယ်ဖျောင်းပါလဲဆိုရင်အနေထိုင်တာတွေဖြစ်ပေါ်လာတယ်အဲ့အနေထိုင်တာတွေဆိုရင်အနည်းဆုံး minus 47 degrees centigrade အနေမထိုင်အောင်ပြုလုပ်ထားတာဖြစ်တယ်အဲတချို့များသောအားဖြင့်တော့ minus 50 degrees centigrade ရော့တာအောင်မှအနေမထိုင်အောင်ပြုလုပ်ထားခြင်းဖြစ်တယ်အဲဒါမျိုးလို့တချို့နေရာတွေကပိတ်ပြီးအေးဆုံးတယ် minus 75 degrees centigrade ကိုရောက်သွားရင်တော့အနေထိုင်မှုဖြစ်ပေါ်လာတယ်အဲ fuel တော့အနေထိုင်သွားတယ်ဆိုရင်ဒီလို gas engine ကဒီလိုတန်းဝင်မပေးနိုင်တော့လေလောင်စာမပေးနိုင်တဲ့အတွက်ချက်လျင်ပြတ်ကြနေတာဖြစ်တယ်အဲဒါကြောင့်မလို့အဲ့ဒီမှာဆိုရင်တော့ပြုလုပ်တဲ့အခါမှာဆိုရင်ဒီလိုအနေထိုင်မှုကိုစမ်းသပ်ဖို့လိုတယ်အဲ့တော့အဲ့ဒီမှာဆိုရင်ဒီလိုတော့လောင်နေတဲ့အခြားမှာဒီလို metric structure ရှိတယ် temperature ဆိုရင်10 degree below the cloud point နဲ့ပိုပြီးနေဖို့လိုတယ်အဲ့လောက်ဒီကိုအနေမထိုင်ရတဲ့ရှိဖို့လိုတယ်ဒါ solid deposition ဟာဒီ jet engine နဲ့ fuel တွေမှာဆိုအနေမထိုင်ဖို့ပဲအရေးလုပ်ဖို့လိုတယ်အဲ့တော့ဒီလိုဒီ jet engine မှာဆိုရင်စီရွေ့ရှားမှုပါဆိုရင်နှေးကွေးလာတယ်အနေတိုင်းလို့နှေးကွေးလာတယ်ဆိုရင်တော့အဲ့နှေးကွေးတဲ့အကြောင်းကို signal ကို cockpit ကိုplane ပြန်ထိန်းတဲ့နေရာကိုပို့ပေးဖို့စီစဉ်ထားတယ်Also show about the pure viscosity at the flight altitude. Viscosity at the temperature of the flights are relevant to performing a crossing review of the steady viscosity of jet fuels. So the fuel is pure wine, cloud white, poor white, kinematic viscosity, kinematic viscosity. Those things are you can see. So in this table. ဒီမှာပေါ်ပြတဲ့ပုံစံကဘာလဲဆိုရင်ဒီလို jet လင်းရနေမောင်းနေတဲ့ခါမှာဆိုရင်ဒီမှာရှိတဲ့ jet လင်းဒီမှာရှိတဲ့အမြင့်ပေါ်မူတည်ပြီးတော့မှနော်သူ့မှာရှိတဲ့နော်စီကမှုနှုံးတွေကိုဒီဇာတ်မှာပေါ်ပြထားတယ် Next one we also the viscosity of the lubricant coin before blending with the kerosene or the viscosity after 50 to 50 blending with the kerosene. So when you saw initial viscosity, how will be changed to the final value by the blend with the other kerosene. So you can see in this table. The yama popular by the same parama kerosene viscosity here, every viscosity now of kerosene to connect tabio, bound like the kama swing below viscosity, beyond what is road, the yama popular. We are talking about the diesel fuel. Diesel fuel find the application in the compression ignition engines and in the gas turbines. As a light fuel oil, they are also used in the heating. The diesel fraction from the crude oil is the heaviest of the atmosphere distillates, and the material beyond that is either vacant or distillate or the residue. The performance index for a diesel fuel is a C10 number, and the benchmark value is 50. Where is the octane for is the gasoline raised to the resistance to unintended compression ignition in advance of the spark. The C10 are related to the resistance to delay of the alternate compression ignition. The two are just about opposite conceptually. So it's fine to review that the C10 number is a counterpart for the diesel of the octane number for gasoline is a misleading and better avoided. The current research literature on the fuel for the compression ignition engines is dominated by the biodiesel. These are becoming increasingly important and have a chapter to themselves later in the next steps. So that the important difference between a biodiesel and a mineral diesel is that former is a carbon neutral and the later is not. Typical density for the diesel 850 kilogram per meter cube. Corresponding to the API gravity of the 37 TB. The coefficient of expansion is 0.0083 applies. Now diesels are engine set up by the compressing ingredient engine in the gas turbine computer. To do up as like pure oil today, not pure a pubid and a bomb today. At all, diesel, no, crew wine topola, diesel, buying canals wind up, a little today. A little today, some material beyond the heavier than the vegan destabilized or residue today. At all, Dilomasi diesel engine who don't come a compressing ingredient in my computer and my Kua, no, biodiesel and other don't do like. You diesel and biodiesel and park quite a less law. You diesel that mineral as a diesel pit, carbon neutral, carbon bound and nuclear diesel pit, biodiesel carbon bound and whole. The diesel here PPG 850 kilogram per meter cube pit. API gravity of 37 degrees centigrade sheet. 37 degrees sheet, coefficient of expansion of 0.00083 pit. Tables are talking about the different kind of pure A, pure B, pure C, pure D, and pure E. Their density, clockwise, those things are you can see in this table. And the machine Puma Pobia or C, Ramio Shi, Ramio Nepate, to the density to the clockwise new, these Yamato. All the reference and the viscosity information. The viscosity information reference you can see, and the refractive indices are the low sulfur diesel. And the which are featured in the final row of the table. So there will be 1.4595 and 1.4745. My trend and increase of the density is the evidence typically average 1.448. So those are the reflected index of the pure oils. The minus pure oil in the particular viscosity, the reflected index is beta, the area swing 1.4595 and 1.4575. 8 တန်ဖိုးရှိကြတာဖြစ်တယ် Then we can talk about the electric conductivity. The value of the electric conductivity above the 50 picosiemens per meter. About -1 is required for the diesel pure, not to create a steady discharge when a rapid movement. So this is important for the diesel pure electrical conductivity. And regarding the lubricity is a measure of the extent to which the attention caused by the movement of the one metal surface against another is measured by the particular hydrocarbon. The lubricity values for the diesel pure and the either carbon neutral alternatives or the wavy that are the sound importance. Lubricity is determined in the apparatus. When the steel board rotates in a contact with the steel plate, the entire assembly being immersed in the pure of interest. The scar diameter on the steel plate after such a test usually are microns, so it is done in a lubricity. A pure with the good degree of lubricity will get rise to the small scar diameter. They are the standard procedures for the test of purifying the body, so including the ASTM. Because yes, this is engine, this is here, this is never the low, no. Oh, a poo down and move over 50 picosoup second Siemens bar. Meter ဖြစ်တယ်အဲ့ဒါပါလဲအဲ့လိုဆိုရင်အဲ့လိုရှိမှသာလေဒီဇယ်မှာရှိတဲ့ဒီဇယ်အင်ဂျင်တော့အငွေ့ရဆိုရင်ဒီဇယ်လောင်စာစီရဆိုရင်သူမှဟောသူ static discharge မဖြစ်ဘူးเนาะဒီကိုဆက်စစ်တင်ငိမ့်နေတဲ့ဆက်စစ်စက်သွင်းမဖြစ်ဘူးအဲ့လိုမဖြစ်ဘူးအဲ့တော့တာဘော50 picos Siemens per meter ဟော -1 ရှိဖို့လိုအပ်တယ်နောက်တစ်ခုကတော့ short စီနှုံကတော့ဗာလဲဆိုရင်ဒီတတူတွေတစ်ခုနဲ့တစ်ခုမျက်နှာပြင်မှာဖိတိုက်နေတဲ့အခါမှာဆိုရင်ဘယ်လောက်ချစ်ရတယ်ဖြစ်သွားလဲအဲ့လိုမဖြစ်အောင်ဘယ်လောက်ဖြစ်ရမလဲအဲ့လိုအားဆိုရင်ချောစီနှုံဖြစ်တယ်အဲ့တော့ဒီလိုတက်တဲ့နှစ်ခုကိုထိခိုက်မယ်ထိခိုက်ပြီးမှချောစီထည့်လိုက်မယ်ထည့်ပြီးတော့မှဒီထဲမှာလဲမှုတိုက်တဲ့အခါမှာဆိုရင်အဲ့ဒီတစ်ခုတစ်ခုချစ်တဲ့အတိုင်းတာဘယ်လောက်ရှိလဲအဲ့ဒါကိုတိုင်းတာမယ်တိုင်းတာခြင်းအပြင်ဒီဘယ်လောက်ချောစီနှုံဘယ်လောက်ရှိလဲဆိုတော့တိုင်းတာလို့ရတယ်အဲ့ချောစီနှုံကတော့မိုက်ခရွန်နဲ့တိုင်းတာလာဖြစ်တယ် So we're talking about the lubricity. The lubricity is a measure of the extent to which the abrasion caused by the movement of the one metal surface against another and it's methanated by the particular hydrocarbon. So this is the lubricity. So that this lubricity is determined in the apparatus where the steel ball rotates, which in contact with the face plate. The entire assembly being immersed in a pure interest. The scar diameter on the face panel plate can be tested. So in the diagram you can see there's this is the detailed lubricity. So detailed lubricity for the and they are the determination and reference and detailed lubricity you can see on this table. Lubricity are balance in the metal Miana the Kulan out Kula put the Kama so no Aima to look Chipola Aima so in shorty tell and blow put a dwale and off no Dina into it. Boma for that balance in the shorty the Mune not to do it but then the Miana Blow no Taita Surao Jana Lepo table for the diagram show the density and the viscosity of the residual oils. The diploma for that residual oil no take the in it to do it no can admit this no seek no need. Then we were talking about the solid deposition from the heavy pure oil. So it will be difficult to assign the poor point to the heavy residual poor point. Molar weight of the vessels in a particular are not far distant from the dose of the liquids. The poor point is important in the use of the residual pure point, so that all the poor point is 30 degrees centigrade with the extension of the iron level 30. There are the poor points are depression for the residual pure oil. The vapor pressure for the residual pure oil can be the flash point at 60 degrees centigrade, and also the pressure is less than 0.1 kilopascal, and the density is 1010 gram per meter cube, and the viscosity at the 50 degrees centigrade is 700 SCD. Now, the mass in the residual poor point is but the low now see a lady and the biloma to any time I pity, any time I ask me, no, a digger or blue, popular I made 30, no poor points, don't let it in Tamatala pity, a Tamatade, no Beijinima, a Domuame, no Nuyadima the block, Yetame, Sawadima the block, Yetame, Rao, see a lady but Tamataja Shide. A told to be the low A, the residual poor wine, no, me, Kuna, Abuja, the 60 degrees in the Shide, and 2 S of vapor pressure, so no, we no PR, so 0.1 kilopascal, she below. No, now that the centigrade machine, no cigar, no one, so 700 SCD, she to a baby general 1010 kilogram per meter juice. You can see the degree of the Y and also the kinematic viscosity. So those values are you can see in this table. And all the machine seeမျိုးစုံနဲ့ပတ်သက်တဲ့သူတို့ရဲ့ kinematic viscosity နဲ့เนาะအဲ့ဒါ40 degree centigrade 100 degree centigrade အဲ့ဒါ involved as alcohols are containing fuels. The alcohol containing fuels are the methanol and also the ethanol. So in this case, the two alcohol more important than fuel technology is the most simple such as methanol and ethanol. They are a good fuel for spark ignition engines. Heavy high octane ratings. Ethanol is made from the fermentation process, either from the sugar directly from the sugar made by the breaking down starch in the corn or the sorghum. The selling point of the ethanol is carbon neutrality by reason of the plant origin. With the methanol methods are not so straightforward. Methanol made from the decomposition of biomass or the synthesis gas made from the biomass is a carbon neutral. Methanol made from the natural gas or from the coal-fired synthesis gas is not carbon neutral. The carbon neutrality methanol is therefore the anti-gas, and the methanol is a pure chemical compound. Physically properties are precise. For example, there is no need to talk the rate of vapor pressure of the methanol. There is no dependence on the vapor pressure on the speed into which the vapor expand as there is with the gasoline. Methanol is the alcohol here can be your chicken meal total day no longer see the Nakuaro methanol ethanol to do a swing no spark ignition no to meal out jump your power with the engine setting my swing. I don't want to do a swing no operating on a Myanmar. Ethanol no the sugar no တရားကနေပြီးချက်ထုံနေတာဖြစ်တယ်တို့မဟုတ်လည်းပဲပြောင်းဖို့ကနေလည်းချက်ထုံနိုင်တယ်သူတို့ကဆိုရင်carbon neutrality ရှိတယ်အဲဒီ ethanol မှာ2မျိုးရှိတာပါလဲဆိုရင် natural gas ကနေထွက်တဲ့ ethanol ကြတော့ဒါပါလဲဆိုရင် carbon neutrality မရှိဘူးအဲ့တော့ methanol ကြတော့ပါလဲဆိုရင် chemical compound ဖြစ်တယ်ဒီမှာဆိုရင် RVP rate vapor pressure ဆိုပြောဖို့မလိုဒီက vapor pressure ပေါ်ပြီးမိနေတာမဟုတ်ဘူးဒါပါလဲဆိုရင် ethanol နဲ့ methanol တွေရဲ့အကြောင်းအရာတွေဖြစ်ကြတယ်So this table show about there's properties of the ethanol and the methanol. Now, methanol are property, they are boiling point, density, vapor pressure, plasma conductivity, those values are you can see in this table. The machine, the Yamajalo, the methanol, but the chality, methanol, but the no baby chain, no apu chain, it will show about the properties of the ethanol. The Sayama for the ethanol, a chinese, no. Then talking about the methanol and gasoline blends. These are the less common than the ethanol gasoline blend, but do find application in the countries including China, when the composition range available and 15 to the M80. This is the 15% methanol and 80% methanol respectively. The balance of gasoline is kind. This vapor pressure of the gasoline methanol blends were steady by the Banfree. So in this case, the methanol vapor pressure is a blend is 20 kilopascal higher than the gasoline only. So the viscosity of the methanol gasoline blends have been examined in the recent piece of the work. So API index is at 53 degrees. Methanol were examined at 20 degrees centigrade. Gasoline alone is a kinematic viscosity 0.51 CST. A blend comprising 50% of gasoline balanced methanol. So in this case, this is the M85 pure. The kinematic viscosity is 0.73 CST. So ethanol gasoline blends they are also important fuel for the spark ignition engines, so they encounter the E85. Now, not who are methanol is gasoline see the M15 or M80 and about 15% methanol, 80% methanol, such the power in the now, to do it, 20% methanol and 60% vapor pressure playing as we, but to you gasoline at 20 kilopascal pressure will be mean up it. Now, I must be a big stereo roller time. I must be API in just got a 50 degree and our 20 degrees centigrade must be time up it. I must be blamas or do a kinematic viscosity 0.51 CST and I'll be now any players with 15% gasoline. No, balance methanol, Puang Bao in Halapide, and also M85 QIA, no, do it, ASM Pide, do it because 3.73 CST Pide. And also ethanol gasoline blend jaro, despite ignition in the Masui at the win up Pide. It will show about the difference kind of the ethanol and their properties. This is the ethanol and news to do a to change. Then this is we talking about the biodiesel fuel. So they are increasing importance because of carbon neutrality to include the soybean oil, sunflower oil, palm oil, and the repressed oil. So those are the kind of the biodiesel fuel. Some kind can be used as the fuel for compressing ignition engines processed, often true for the soybean oil. So the treatment and the certification is required to get the certificate CD number. The physical property of the biodiesel fuel, you can see the viscosity. The viscosity of the biodiesel fuel, you can see in this table. And the biodiesel fuel, the mother body palette, so I've been doing a palette of carbon neutrality. So I'm swine being away palette, not to Nejasi body, not your Omzi body, not to do it, not do see body, can no line body, and other two are in the check you them out, don't let the two CDO, the delay in my time you don't do that. And I must wait to a I don't know yet, I made not to Yami Bill down below, to what the CD number Yashio, beautiful lord. The must wait, the Eddie, not biodiesel fuel the year, to it, because you to a casino, the ma, Piata, a Piata, the Yama to Yama. First, the particle composition. The kind of the particular compound, the ester methyl, those are the kind of the particular compound included in the diesel engine, and also that they are freezing point and the reference that you can see in this table. And the popular the biodiesel fuel say by the compound say by a compound in a freezing care amati Eddie no table the they show about the different kind of the biodiesels are fuel, the nature, and the clockwise particularly centigrade. And the biodiesel fuel no do it no the cause of our to do it no care what the point the clock point degree centigrade the